Dyslexic genius here. I'm back on the Edison Gem, and everybody want to know how I got the spring in to put everything in and collapse the spring. This is a two-person job, and you're going to need a few fingers, and you have to be very careful in safety. And I'm going to talk you through it. What I did was I put the whole spring barrel assembly in. The spring, this, the ratchet paw, and I bolted it together, leaving out this spacer bar, and we have one right down here.
What spacer bar?
Right here.
Oh, that
bar.
Okay.
And I have another bar here where the spring attaches. Now, because this is going in the casting, see my finger? Now everything's going to miss the casting. That's why I have this up here about 10 or 11 o'clock. And I have this.
You have what?
I have where I connected the zip tie right here, where my finger is, and there. It's.
Oh, so you spaced the lumps on the zip tie?
I spaced the lumps on the zip tie so I can get it together. And you put the spacer bar in here, and it'll be fine.
And
now,
then he tightened the key wind, and I threaded the zip ties and tightened them up.
Right. And then after my angel helped me do that, and it stayed in place, I came back with another zip tie and move the bumps of the zip tie, the ends of them, around so we can work on it. So now
I didn't have them in the right position.
Well, pretty close. She could probably rebuild the phonograph just by what I do. Now, everything's together, okay?
Including that new ratchet paw?
Here's the new ratchet paw. Okay. Now we can take this apart, put the gear train together, and drop it into the machine.
So you're going to cut off those zip ties?
I'll cut off the zip ties after it's bolted in.
After you get it in the machine?
After I'm going to put all this, the gear train, everything together. I'll have the governor in, and easy peasy, then we'll come in and we'll cut this, and it's going to make a big boom sound.
Are you going to do that now?
I'm going to do that here in a little bit. I'll show you when I have everything in. And last video, one real quick thing, I told you to screw it in place, but if you have a space board like this, I have a space like this, then you can come in with C-clamp, lock that baby down. We're not going anything. You can do all the work, then take everything apart. And that's my tip for today if we're getting a spring barrel into an Edison Gem.